Hello, welcome back. Hope you've been happy, healthy, and safe. We are going to do another Pick Your Pile reading. Timestamps will be down below, so join me there for pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Take a moment to pick your pile, and I will meet you there. Alright, so if you chose pile 1, these are your messages. Calling in spirit, your guides, your angels, your higher self, anyone who has a message for you at this time. Yeah, for the YouTube viewers today. Alright, let's use this deck. I'm hearing, I don't know what song this is. Run away with me, something. I'm not a singer, so, but I'm hearing that. So that could be significant. Oh my goodness. Okay, too many cards fell on the floor, so we will not take those. But we will take these. We'll keep shuffling. Yeah, I keep hearing it over and over again. Run away with me. Okay, so your current energy right now, you have the card of release. So you are in the energy of releasing something at this time. Let's see what that is. You have the 1 and the 3, so this does give me love triangle because of the song that's coming through. This is giving me love triangle vibes. That there might be a new beginning here for you, but there's something you need to release first, okay? And then because of how this light is shining, it does give me a vibe of a triangle, right? Because it okay, your challenge is your darkest fears. So something that you need to put an end to has got you up feeling your darkest fears here. I am feeling. Okay, let's see. Now, what is the potential? What is the potential if you take Spirit's advice? What is their potential, please, Spirit, if they take the advice? Okay, and what is the current outcome on the path they are on if they take no advice? Okay, so you have, if you take Spirit's advice, you will move towards your passion. Possibly towards partnership, okay? However, if you stay on the current path, there is, and take no advice from Spirit, I feel like your outcome is pretty much the same. So you can take the advice from Spirit, and it'll just help you help you. It'll really just help you. Yeah, because your outcomes are pretty much the same. So I feel like it doesn't really matter which way you go, whether you change things or you don't change things. I feel like it's just gonna end up the same. But right now, you're in a state where you are fearing. You're trying to put an end to those fears, but you're still in fear mode, and you need to release that fear mode. Now, your advice is you need to soar into joy. You need to take a more joyful approach to your life in general. You need to break free. Like, she's soaring with balloons, meaning she's kind of free in the sky. You need to embody this freedom. So it almost feels like if there is a love triangle, if you're currently in the love triangle, there's something that you do need to break free from in order to move towards your passion, okay? But you have to break free first. You have to take action. And again, you got that. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So you have to break free by taking action, okay? What else? What else, Spirit? You have hearing messages from Spirit. So there's an element here that you need to trust your intuition. Trust the signs you were seeing to move towards your passion, to move towards this blossom. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a love situation, like two people. It could be a career, or it could be with this card, it could be something that you were passionate about. So it could be a creative endeavor that you are passionate about. It could be something like that, and that makes sense too. Either way, it looks good, right? But you do need to take action and towards your freedoms, okay, by hearing the messages from Spirit. You also have, the lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. You are worthy no matter what, right? Like, don't doubt that. It feels there's an element here of you doubting the fact that you are worthy. And it needs to be illuminated to you that you in fact are worthy. You are worth something, right? And you also have to surround yourself with love. So you have to surround yourself with people that are on the same page as you, that respect you, that honor you, that really want the same things as you. Okay, that also will help you overcome your darkest fears, putting ending to your darkest fears. I feel like you are releasing right now your darkest fears. It's moving you into a space where things are looking good for you. You also have the escapist card. You do have to come home to yourself, so you have to return energies. I feel like your energies were scattered maybe in the past. It's time for you to come home to yourself, call your energy back, really heal, communicate what it is you actually want for partnerships of all types, work, relationships, family, all that kind of stuff, right? You need to really ground those into your reality, okay? Alright, let's get a surrender card and then we'll get messages from the universe. But overall, your reading looks pretty good. You are in a position right now where you are releasing. I feel like you're already doing that. It's just a matter of, it does feel like you're maybe not because you still have this darkest fear. There's a little bit of fear at play for you right now. But I think if you take action, you will soar into joy. And but you have to, there's an element here, you have to listen to your intuition. Okay, what does pile 1 need to surrender here in order to get their outcome? Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend some time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. Okay, so perhaps you work in an office or you're a teacher or something like that where you're inside a lot. Okay, you need to connect and ground yourself. You got the grounding energy too. I feel like that will help you overcome your fears. I'm also picking up here, this is funny to me. This is funny because I spend a lot of time outside. You're scared of bugs, you're scared of animals, you're pretty much scared of everything. Like, I'm feeling somebody here very afraid. You're almost afraid to go outside, or you hate the outside for some reason. And that's also a fear. So this also will help you overcome that fear, because by you connecting to those things, that nature, it will help you overcome a lot of these fears that you have within yourself, right? Yeah. See the beauty around you. Listen to the birds. See the squirrels chattering at you. Don't be scared of them. They're not actually going to hurt you. They just yell at you. They stomp their feet, and they're actually really cute, right? So, birds. So don't be afraid of going outside and connecting with the earth. And then You have soul on fire. So your advice is to set your soul on fire. So really embrace, and I do believe you're doing this by releasing what it is you fear. That really is helping you. But Spirit is saying you need to set your soul on fire. And then in this card, it looks like a teardrop. I don't know if you can see that. So there might be an element here of you need to show more emotion, communicate more your emotions. Yeah, I'm feeling like maybe you suppressed a lot of your emotions, or you were told you were supposed to suppress a lot of your emotion, something like that. So just know it's okay. It's okay to show emotion. You're allowed to show emotion. You're allowed. You're allowed. It's okay. You have Spirit's permission. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to leave the reading there. We're going to move on to pile 2. I hope that helped you. Looks really good for you anyway, regardless. So I think you're doing okay, but yeah, you definitely need to ground a little bit more, because it almost does, and to the soaring into joy, it almost feels like you're a little bit disconnected that way. Like maybe you're on a part of your spiritual path where you're not really grounded because you're in the joy stage of it. You released your fears and now you're in the joy stage of it, so you're just like, woo. Okay, but you need to ground and come back to reality, okay? Alright. Okay, pile 2. Let's get messages for pile 2. Please, Spirit. Calling in, excuse me, calling in the energies of pile 2, please, Spirit. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's use this deck. What do you have to tell the YouTube viewers today, please, Spirit? I'm hearing, it's almost like someone's screaming in my ear, car, there's car! So that could be significant. Okay, anyways. Anyway, okay, so this is upside down. Okay, so the current energy, you have the Ace of Earth came upside down. So I do believe your resources perhaps are affecting you right now, okay? What is the challenge, please, Spirit? Challenge is, your challenge is a 2 of water. It's partnerships. So your resources may be affected by partnerships at this time. Okay, what is your potential outcome? Your potential outcome. Okay, and what is your current outcome on the path you are on right now? Okay. 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 So we already have your current energies in the challenge, right? So your current energy is your resources. Your challenge is some sort of partnership. Okay. Your where your potential is the Six of Fire. So there is a potential for success for you. Um, However, I am picking up from this card because it did come in the reverse. However, I'm not going to read it in reverse. It doesn't feel like it was meant to come out. However, there's obviously a reason it did. And there's an overall energy of your self-esteem. There's something to do. You need to heal something with your self-esteem in order to get this success, okay? We'll dig deeper into that. You also have the Ten of Air. So there are going to be endings and freedom to your mental monkey mind. I'm feeling this is mental monkey mind. There's something that you're constantly in your head about, okay? And this will end for you in due time, okay? If you take the advice from Spirit. Now, if you don't take the advice from Spirit, this is your outcome here, okay? You have the Eight of Fire. Something fast is gonna happen, which is gonna cause you to have to do a lot of things, I feel like. Okay, it is regarding around a Queen of Fire. So someone who's very passionate, very fiery. They could be intelligent. They give me a loud feeling. A loud, like they're rah, right? They're determined to get what they want. Okay, so yeah, this kind of makes sense. Okay, so it could be them that is affecting your situation. Okay, causing you to have to do more, I want to say, than what you want or should be doing. And characteristics in this card, if you can see, they could look similar to that or have similar characteristics to that. Take that how it resonates. Male, female does not, this is not gender specific, so it could be a male that looks similar, has those traits, okay? Something like that, okay? So that is what we're doing. There's also this could be two water, there could be traits within that as well, because partnership, okay? There could be a little boy maybe that looks like that in the situation. Okay, what do you have to do to get to your success and to help your self-esteem and to get out of your monkey mind? Okay, let's see. What do you have to do? Please, Spirit, what advice do you have for them? Clear out, clear out the old. So there is a change that is needed in regards to this partnership. There's definitely some sort of need to clean out, use your wisdom, use the things that have been illuminated to you to unlock what it is you need to do in order to have success. In order to have success, okay? Okay, you also have the catch your breath, new beginnings and changes. I feel like things have come at you quite quickly. It's caused you to do many things at once. And it's time that you catch your breath, right? You need to be clear on what it is you need to communicate, what it is you need to put an ending to, communications, and put an end to cold communications. I'm picking up from this card too. So there may be an element here of you coming across as quite cold, as quite harsh, in your communications, and you need to put an end to that, which will help you in this partnership as well and help you to get success. Okay, you need to seek the beauty, and you got 44 here, and that goes to an 8 forever. So that also relates to strength, organization, control, materialism, and then the 4 is your structure, your foundations, that sort of thing. So you need to find your power to organize your everyday life and find the beauty in that. Like, find the what's gonna like help you, what's gonna cause your foundations growth and cause your relationship growth and success. You need to find, so instead of looking at a situation why and pointing out all the things that are wrong with it, focus on all the things that are right with it. Okay, that will help you. Okay, let's see what else. Let's use these guys. Let's use these guys. The Dragon's card came upside down. It says slay them all. So basically that 6 turns into a 9. So you need to put an ending to thinking everybody is out to get you. I'm picking up from this card. Also, as a side note, this is just for a select few of you. I do believe this partnership, maybe there's a child involved in this partnership, and it came on abruptly, like maybe you weren't expecting this. Anyway, it's transforming. Maybe that's what's affecting your resources and that sort of thing, right? But Spirit is saying you need to hold on. Okay. Also in this too, this girl has an artificial leg, so that could be significant to you as well, right? don't doubt your worth. This came in the reverse, so I'm actually taking this as don't doubt someone else's worth. In regards to this partnership, okay? But also don't doubt your own worth as well, because that will help you with the self-esteem and ending certain things that give you that monkey mind, free you from that monkey mind, right? So take that how it resonates, and have patience, and have patience with yourself. Also, with the Six of Fire coming through is the recognition. So celebrate your small wins as you go along on your journey, okay? Because that will help you as well. Let's get a surrender card and a message from the universe, and we'll leave that there, okay? Okay, you need to surrender to the magic of who you are. Yeah, so again, I'm picking up vibes of, you know, and this could be your energy too. Perhaps you are the determined one in this connection. But surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even if the mundane aspects of your life. Remember that you are a magical being with the uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So I am picking up a scenario within a couple. They recently had a child. I'm feeling here it maybe, or they're going to have a child. Does this say have a child? Yes, so they recently had a child. Now it happened quickly. They weren't expecting this. There's an element here of, I want to say maybe someone gained a little weight. There's an element here of not feeling worthy, of not accepting yourself, of not, right? And you have to move past all that and to help your self-esteem, right? And put an end to all the things that are going through your head right now, okay? Because it's gonna affect your partnership in some way if you don't. Okay. Alright, and then we'll get a message from the universe. I just want to put some of these cards away here. Okay, message from the universe. Message from the universe is the good kind. So coming through here is accept the good and kind people in your environment. If there are not good and kind people in your environment, you need to change that. If you are not good and kind in your environment, you need to change your communication for that as well, is what's coming through here. Okay. Leaving it there. Okay, pile 2. What are your messages, pile 2? Calling in spirit guides, angels of pile 2. guys, what is your current energy and your challenge, please, Spirit? Current energy. Current energy. Okay. Challenge. Outcome. Okay, so your current energy, you are in the energy of working on your partnerships, having better communication, things like that. Your challenge, though, is your new beginnings and success around those new beginnings, okay? So I feel like there's a challenge to communicate effectively with success within your partnerships, okay? Outcome is power and awareness, okay? Your outcome, should you take the advice from Spirit, is awareness and power. You will gain awareness to something. You will also regain your power to something, okay? Okay, so what do you need? What advice do you need from Spirit in order to get this awareness? Alright, you need to take your divine masculine power back. There's something you also need to eliminate illusion. Change your focus. With the masculine elements, I feel like I'm connecting to somebody who is very passive. I want to say this is a feminine energy. Yeah, it's a feminine energy, but you feel like, this is interesting to me, you were raised to be feminine, to be the caregiver, to not create waves, to do whatever your masculine wants. I'm feeling a meek sort of energy with this. And what Spirit is saying is you need to balance that out. You need to be less of this and adopt more of your masculine, your independent, your vocal, speak up about what you want. You need to release illusion that things are gonna change within your relationship. You have to look at things from a new perspective. I'm feeling here as well. have to release conflict and hostilities. I'm feeling whoever I'm connecting with, you are bottling things up. Again, you're in that feminine energy. Male or female doesn't matter. You're in a feminine energy where you're, I don't know why, but you're not allowed to speak up, or you maybe were told it was rude or whatever. So what's happening though is I'm feeling this anger. So every time you don't get what you want, or you are told something you don't believe, you don't actually say anything, but yeah, bottle it up, and you get angrier and angrier and angrier. And have you ever heard the expression going postal? Right? Like postmen, they just bottle shit up and then they just explode. That's kind of given me that vibe. And then you got the 3 and the 1, which is communications. I always take that as communications and new beginnings, right? But it's also about expansion. It's also about birthing something new. It's also about unions, and then new beginnings, having courage, being a leader, having willpower, right? In order to move past these hostilities, these conflicts. Because there's an element there of you bottle everything up, you let it bug you, let it bug you, let it bug you, and then you blow. Okay? And that is creating the opposite of success for you in your partnerships. Okay? However, and you need to be aware that you need power. And this reading is an awareness about your power. You have power. You don't have to bottle everything up until it makes you feel like you're gonna blow, okay? You also have the telepathy card, with transmission, perception, and communication with the 22. From this, and she's holding antlers in her hand, which relate to deer, which to me relate to a warning, because every time we never want to hit a deer, right? So when you see deer, it's a warning to slow down. Okay? To me. Deer are also very majestic, very whatever. Some farmers think they're like mice, like rats. They're annoying. So with all of that, this is a warning in order for you to protect your energy, okay, is how this is coming across, and to protect your relationships, to create structure, because I feel like you think that everyone else understands telepathically how you feel, what you expect, but they don't. Okay? People are not mind readers, so you have to change your perspective, because people are not mind readers. They do not think like you. They were not raised by you. They're in different journeys than you. So you cannot be angry at people because they do not think the same way you think. Okay? Very important. This is something that you need to be made aware of that will actually bring you to triumphant success, by raising this awareness to take on your power back. But you have to, in order to take your power back, you have to stop doing these things. Okay? People cannot read your mind. They do not know what you want. You don't think people are... There's an element here of you think people are rude. You think people are assholes, basically, towards you. But you never say anything. You don't say anything. So how are people supposed to know what you want if you don't tell them? So communication for you is a very big one. Moving forward this year in your life, I think this will help you. Big time, it'll help you. I'm feeling, yes. Okay, I'm getting strong confirmation chills from Spirit. Okay, what else? What else do they need to do? What advice do you have for them? What more? Okay. I am feeling as well with you. You need to have the strength and the courage to create new experiences for yourself. Explore new possibilities. With this too, because you're very closed off, maybe you weren't allowed, because you were the feminine energy. You were raised that you have to do what the man wants, you have to do, or what your significant other wants, the masculine. And maybe you don't actually do what you want because you're always doing what they want. And so there's an element here that you need to have new experiences to figure out what it is you actually do want. Okay? Okay. And then what do you need to surrender? Where did I put my surrender cards? There they are. Jesus. Right there all along. Okay, what do you need to surrender? Well, you need to surrender, to your spirit. You need to surrender to spirit and your own spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn this situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So, there's also an element to control. In partnerships, I am feeling that sometimes you can't control everything. And what's interesting here is because I feel this is bottled energy and not communicated energy, you bottle it up, but in a way you're trying to control it at the same time. And Spirit is saying you need to surrender that, right? Yeah. Okay. Messages from the universe. Let's get messages from the universe. Alright. Yeah, got divine masculine twice. It says, welcome the divine masculine. That is absolutely wild. So yeah, I am feeling whoever I am connecting with, you are very in your feminine energy, and you are very almost closed off to the idea of moving forward or making a decision or doing things on your own, okay? And there needs to be endings to that to create beginnings, okay? You need to complete that. It's a transitional time for you. I feel like you're always in service of your masculine, that you are not grabbing those traits. And I want to say it's creating conflict within your partnerships as well, because, and this is a side note for maybe one or two of you out there. Now again, you may not be, maybe you are a masculine, okay? But maybe you are so much in your feminine traits that you don't say anything. You're just like, I gotta do whatever she wants or whatever. And maybe you're, let's say, maybe you're older now, and maybe you're single. Or maybe you're single. And you're wondering, well, why am I always... Kate, women want you to have a balance of energies. So women aren't going to go after or respect a man who's only in their feminine energy. And that works both ways. A man's not going to respect a woman that's only in their feminine energy. You need a balance of both. And that works for all, even if it's same-sex couples. It works for everybody. There needs to be that balance, because without it, one's always the controller. And I know there's a misconception that maybe that's how it's supposed to be, maybe in certain cultures or whatever, but realistically, people don't want that. People want that to all be included, to all feel like they're contributing. If somebody feels like they're the one who has to make all the decisions, there's a burden there, right? So we need to move past that a little bit, right? Okay, good. Do that. Yeah. Do that, and Spirit says things will be better for you. Okay, if you take that advice. All right. Okay. Sitting up straight. Okay, we are going to move on to pile 3. Pile 3. Please, Spirit, moving on to pile 3. Okay, so let's use these guys. Alright, pile 3. What do we got going on for you? And yeah. What do we got going on for you? Let's see. What do we got for pile 3? Let's see. Okay. Hey, if you can't laugh at yourself. Okay, so your current energy is the 3 of Cups, so that's not bad. I don't think that's bad. That's harmony, expansion, advancement, maybe union, all that kind of stuff. What is your challenge, please, Spirit? What is your challenge? Or their challenge? Okay, well, this came upside down. You have the Knight of Cups. Okay, your challenge here, I feel your emotion. Knight of Cups, emotion perhaps with a knight. Yeah, your challenge surrounding them is, I want to say, peace with the Knight of Cups. So that could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So there could be something affecting you around them. Okay, what is the potential outcome should you take the advice we are going to get from Spirit? Okay, so your outcome is the 5 of Swords upside down. So I feel like this is going to be a change in your worries. So the outcome will be a change in your worries. So if you take the advice from Spirit, it's a warning that you are going to change your worries, okay? Yeah. Okay, what does pile 3 have to do to get there in regards to this union with this Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer? Okay. You got the Mystic Healer. So you need to heal. You need healing energy flowing through you, okay? You need to either seek out a healer, or you need to heal certain things within yourself. You also need to stay focused. You need to hold the course that you are on. So if this is in regards to a partnership, maybe they're convincing you of a change or something like that. I feel though it's you wanting them to change. You need to stay focused on that. Okay. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. So there's something you need to take a risk on. Okay. And keep going forward. So ascending the mountains. So overcome the challenges right now that you are facing or you think you are facing. Overcome those. Take a different perspective on those challenges in the first place. Go with the flow and don't be afraid to take risks and treat things as if it's an adventure. Okay, so I'm getting an element of don't hold back. Getting an element of don't hold back here. Hold the course. Keep moving forward. Even if you have blocks, continue forward will help you. But heal. Take the time out to heal, to grow, but stay focused in the course of the situation. Okay. And then you have heighten your vitality. So there does need to be endings to certain structures. Okay, for some of you with the Three of Cups, I am picking up three energies here. So this could be 3 people. This could be 2 people and work. This could be 2 people and another situation. Something like that, right? Okay. There needs to be structure, and you need to put endings to one of these things. Okay? One of these things. It is possible. It is a Knight of Cups. So it could be a Scorpio, Cancers, Pisces. Masculine energy does not have to be masculine. It also could be the end of emotion. So the third party here could be an emotion. There needs to be an ending that needs to be healed towards that. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up that. Okay. Okay. Perfect. What do we need to surrender? What do they need to surrender for their highest good, please, Spirit? Moving forward. Again, got this twice in a row. Got this for the last pile as well. Surrender to Spirit. So surrender to your intuition. Surrender to that little voice in your head. And surrender to the timing of Spirit as well. And this gives me that vibe too. Try not to control everything. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. So, yeah, there's an element here that you need to give up some of your control to the divine. So what is meant for you will be for you. If it's not meant for you, so if this is a choice between 2 people or one person in a situation or whatever, there needs to be an element here of you drawing back your energy and just going with the flow. And just letting whatever happens happen, if that makes sense. So let's say, okay, let's say you're single and you have a choice between 2 people. Okay, what is meant for you will be for you. Okay, now maybe there's an element of taking a risk. Maybe one person feels like a risk and the other person feels like they're just gonna be blocks. but it's an adventure and you want to keep moving forward with it because you're getting something out of the situation. Surrender it to spirit. So trust your intuition on the situation, trust what you feel, trust what you know, and maybe you need to take a risk on the person that you thought you wouldn't go after. Or this could be, take that as it resonates. It could be two jobs. It could be, it doesn't have to be two people. It could be two jobs, something like that. But anyway, there's an element here of putting an end to something that will help you with your structures going forward. Okay, and that structures could be your finances going forward. It could be all sorts of those things, right? Okay, let's find out what messages spirit has, and then we'll leave the reading there. Okay. Okay, messages from spirit. What do we got here? What do we got here? Okay, messages from spirit. Okay, messages from spirit. This is interesting. We got creator, water, and you did have the Knight of Cups come out. So there's a lot of water energy here. Water deals with your emotions and things like that. But it also, if it's in regards to a person, it is somebody that they don't necessarily have to be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but they could have a lot of that in their chart. So they could hold those energies within them. So those characteristics and things like that. In any regard, this has to do, I feel like, has to do with your emotion. It has to do with creating healthy relationships. It has to do with overcoming memories of the past. It has to do with flow, right? Emotions are flow. Water is flow. It's watery energy. Going with the flow. So Spirit is saying you have to create, really, I do believe, flow here, right? Within your everyday life. And this could be overcoming your emotions. It could be feeling your emotions because maybe you don't. Those types of things. Take that how it resonates, okay? All right, we will leave the reading there. I love you so much. Take care and see you next time.